Where am I going? I'm going to test out the new Redcat Wendigo that I got from the RC Elf. You guys want to come along? Let's go. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Robbie at Bang for Your Buck RC Reviews. Got one last gift from the RC Elf that I have not reviewed yet. I have not uploaded a video on, and that's what we're going to do today. The RC Elf has gone around to a bunch of different channels and gifted them with the gift of RC, and he happened to choose my channel as one of them, and he has gifted me this year with 3 different RCs, one being the Redcat Gen 8 version 2. The other gift that he has so graciously given me was the Team Associated Rival MT10, and this one right here. And yes, this is it right here. This is the Redcat Wendigo. It's a 1/10 scale rock racer, or rock basher, if you will. I'm not sure exactly what it is actually classified under, but I believe it is a rock racer, and it looks it too. I mean, if you look at this vehicle right here, it is made for some serious rock bashing. Got plenty of ground clearance. It wears the licensed Super Swampers, Interco Super Swampers, all the way around. It just really looks the part, and we're here to see if it acts the part. I'm gonna make a confession here, guys. Yesterday I actually tried to make a video for this, and that's why if you're looking at this, you can see dirt on it. I was getting footage yesterday before dark, and my phone, I didn't even realize it. My phone had died on me, and the footage I had was compromised and lost, basically. So I'm here today. I just figured I'd keep on running it since I had it out there on the trails. I figured I'd just keep on going with it and have some fun with it. And so today we're gonna see if we can get an upload in and a good quality video in, and see if my phone hopefully will hold the video. The battery is going in this thing. I'm gonna have to at some point break down and get a new phone or a new camera or a new uploads source, because this old iPhone 8 is on its way out. So I'm gonna try to make a quick but yet worthy video for you guys of the Redcat Wendigo, and show you what this thing is made of. I'm gonna open it up. I took the pins off. By the way, these pins are really, these body clips are really, really girthy, really rugged. Don't think you're gonna find too many like this. They're very, very, they're larger than most 1/10 scale body clips. I'm gonna pull the top off. Look at the paint job on this. I don't know if you guys really realize this, but Wendigo is basically it's a creature that is flesh-eating and travels through the winter time and the winter snows and the winter months, and that's what Wendigo means. So this is a rock racer named after a flesh-eating creature. I don't know if it's like the Yeti or what, but that's what it's named after. And I believe it's a Spanish name, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's look at that body real close. You do have some drivers in here. Let me set this down here. The visors do go up on the helmets. I do have my GPS ready for some top speed action. You do have a co-pilot in here too as well, and a movable and adjustable GPS navigation device here, which is pretty awesome. Kind of sets the mood for realism for sure. So I'm sorry guys, like I said, this is a little bit dirty. I did try to clean it off for this video. So this is actually the second time I've run this. Comes with a Redcat 540 size long can motor, and it's brushless. Did I say brushless? Yes, it's brushless. Also a 60 amp ESC. Down here, I don't know if you can see this. This is a divorced transfer case. There you go, you can probably see it a little bit better there. Does have straight axles, and it looks like the lower parts of these axle housings have been kind of shaved down a little bit, much like the Gen 8. This is basically a Gen 8 platform. The chassis rails are metal, front to back. And then they go into a plastic housing over here for the bumpers. They also give you a 2-channel waterproof receiver, which is really nice. The shocks all have 9 position adjustments, and the shocks themselves are adjustable. I did find yesterday that it was very tippy. This is it's a point and shoot vehicle. I don't believe that it is going to be one that handles great. I think its classification as a rock racer is probably correct, because it doesn't really handle that well, and you'll see. I did crank these down a little bit to see if it would help with a little bit of that tippiness, stiffen things up a little bit, but we might end up cranking them back up. So anyway, and like I said, it's licensed Super Swamper, Interco Super Swamper tires. All your linkages are metal linkages, and the way they bend, they kind of really increase your clearance. So getting over obstacles shouldn't be an issue. That center skid plate is nice and flat. The drive shaft is a real rugged one actually, but it's a plastic drive shaft with metal ends. And it looks like it's reinforced and sheathed with another tube of plastic. The diffs are locked in this thing, so it should be grabbing all the time. So let's get this out. I did bring 2 batteries. I brought the 5200 milliamp hour 2S battery from Ovonic, and also a small 3S battery right here, 2200 3S, and we're going to see how it does and how it acts with both of those batteries. It did come with these, I thought these were stretchers at first, but they're I guess sand ladders. So it comes with 2 sand ladders to put on the vehicle. If you want to make it look scale, it comes with a fuel tank, an extra fuel cell. So if you want to put that in the back, if you look on the body right here, there's a fuel tank popping out right there, that gray, and then there's a painted on hijacker, high lift, which is kind of cool too. Would have been really cool if they added a plastic high lift, but that's okay. And then you also get the transmitter right here, which is a pretty much standard edition Redcat transmitter. Been dolled up a little bit. I guess the LED lights have been toned down so they're not so bright. And it has all the adjustments, your steering trim, throttle trim, and steering dual rate that you will need for adjusting your vehicle. So anyway, and there's my contraption right there so I can get some footage. I don't know if I mentioned that it does have rock sliders here, much like the Gen 8. So a lot of this, like I said, the platform is Gen 8 carried over into this. And now we're just going to see how this platform works in action. All right. And first thing we're going to do is try to numb the turn radius up on this a little bit, because it does have a hard time following a straight line as it wants to tip over. So we're going to turn that down a little bit. Some of that steering sensitivity. This does not turn very tight, guys. This vehicle is not a very tight turner. A little bit more. It's very sensitive though. There we go. That should be good enough for doing a top speed run. So yeah, don't expect it to turn on a dime, as it will roll over if it does. So yeah, we're gonna do a top speed run on 2S battery right now, and we'll see how it does. All right, the GPS is zeroed out. Let's see what this does on 2S. That should be far enough to get a good top speed. Takes up the whole road for a turning radius at what I got it set at. And we got 16 miles an hour on that pass. I'm gonna try it again. Has a lot of torque steer. Very hard to keep it in a straight line. I would imagine aiming for jumps is really terrible. We got a 16.8. We'll try it one more time. You really have to turn gradually so you don't roll over. And let's see. We got a top speed of 17 on that one. All right, let's try 3S. Okay, we get the 3S battery in there. Check out that dash layout in there. That is so cool. I think this thing looks so awesome. And another thing I forgot to mention, look at the radiators, the cooling fans. They really didn't miss a lot. All right, let's get this thing tested for 3S. Okay, this is a 2200 milliamp hour 50C discharge battery. I had to numb the steering up some more. Let's see how it does. Oh yeah, definitely goes a lot faster. And I have to do a 5-point turn. Not there. Not. Oh, look at my truck. try it this way. Oh. One more time, guys. We're at 23 miles an hour. Can we get it out? Alright guys, one more time, just for the sake. I'm at 23 miles an hour, almost 24 miles an hour. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll get out there on the trail. Very hard to steer with all that torque steer, but this is not a top speed machine. Miles an hour. I think it's got more in it, but that's what it is at the moment. Seems like it's at home in the sand. This is a lot of fun. I didn't realize that it was going to be a sand buggy. Oh, nice wheelie. One thing I do want to say is the canopy on this truck, on the Wendigo, is set up for headlights, not tail lights. Just suppose you could still get drill some holes out and get some light buckets for those. But the headlights, if you buy some lights, they get the ports and the light buckets already installed, ready for you to brighten things up. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Want to know what I think of this vehicle? I love it. I really do. I had to really kind of learn how to drive it. As you can see, it doesn't bank around corners very, very gracefully. It's all over the place in the corners. You don't ever really have confidence when you're coming out of something and you need to turn that this thing is going to stay on its wheels, but most of the time you can get it back on its wheels on its own from the controller. But it is a blast. It really is. It's fun. I really wasn't sure exactly what to make of the handling at first, but you know, once you start driving it, you kind of just have fun with it, and that's what it is. It puts a smile on your face. It has power, not down low. It doesn't have a low-end torque like a rock crawler does, like the Gen 8. But you have to kind of goose it to get that power, and it'll skip pretty much over anything. As long as you have a little bit of a head start, you can bump throttle that thing, and it'll fly over anything. But at a dead stop, to climb a rock wall or something like that, that's not really what it's made for. You can do some crawling with it, but you have to blip your throttle. So it's not a true rock crawler, and I wouldn't say it's a. I guess a rock racer is the proper terminology, but it's not just for rocks. As you can see, you can get through the mud as long as you're kind of goosing that throttle. That's what this is for. Getting over little hills, and it can climb. It climbs really well as long as you get that throttle goose prior to approaching the hill. So it didn't have any breakages that I know of. The only thing I did realize yesterday was that in my first video that I tried to make, and unfortunately the camera died for some reason, the tire on the front passenger side was not fully glued with CA glue. And so last night when I cleaned it up, I put some CA glue on it, and it opened up again today. So I might have to get some extra strong CA glue and try resealing it. All the other tires held up fine, but it's a load of fun, guys. I really do like this truck. At first I wasn't happy with how it cornered. It was frustrating having to pick up this thing, but once you realize that you don't go into the corners hard, and it's got a huge turning radius. It doesn't have a tight turning radius. I mean, somewhat, but not super tight, like a lot of your rock crawlers and stuff. It's really, really fun. It's good at everything except for cornering. So anyway, look at that thing, covered in mud. It's a lot of fun, guys. I just want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, give me a like, comment. You can even give me a thumbs down, just as long as you give me a reason why you're thumbing down, so this way I can make some improvements. I might have got some of the stats wrong on this. I think in the box opening, when I received this, I said it had portal axles like the Gen 8. It was my assumption that it did. It does not. It's just total straight axles, lock diffs. So I was wrong there. So I just wanted to make that clarification. Guys, thank you for watching my video. Like I said, please subscribe, give me a like, comment, and I hope you all have a blessed Thanksgiving. I thank God for blessing me and allowing me to be able to do this. I'm very thankful for everything that I have. And I thank you, the RC Elf, as well, for blessing me with all these kind gifts that you've given me. And they're going to be used. Very happy. Smile from side to side. Thank you, RC Elf. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving.